Let's look at what we can do with the speed module. So I have a line here, and it's a speed line. I'm going to create an ouroboros layer and add some strokes. And then right now, this is just a still image of strokes. But when I click on the layer and then add the speed module, now this stroke starts to move. You can change the speed up here. It's currently set to 100, and I think that means that it makes one cycle in 1 second. So you can see that the brown part's in the center, and after 1 second, that brown part has returned to the center. Now you can also tweak this if you want. If you make it like 50 or 40, the stroke will go much slower. Now there's 2 advanced features that come with this. You could also apply a random control to this. And now when I set this to like 100, every stroke will travel at a different speed. So this way you can create some really cool like speed lines. Gotta obviously make the speed a lot faster like this. Now you might want to try and animate this by adding keyframes and then going from 150 and then coming to a stop at 0. But you'll soon find out that if you animate this, that it starts to do some weird things. Because the speed tries to go back to the original position that it started at because you typed in 0 here. So if you want to animate the speed, there's an advanced function over here that's called add keyframe speed. And when you click on this, and now you play this, the animation will come to a stop correctly. Now the reason why that's under a separate button is because the expression to make that work is a lot more heavy than just making the strokes go at a continuous speed. So if you want to keyframe the speed, make sure you add this functionality, and now you can just keyframe the speed. So maybe we'll have it ramp up again over here to like 100, and then apply some nice curves to this. Right, so now we'll go at 150, it will stop, and then it will ramp up again to 100. Now to make this an ultimate speed line, let's actually turn off the speed and then reapply it so that we have just our basic expression. And let's apply a random control, set the random to 100%, increase the speed to 200, and then let's apply a wiggle to the position of the original line. And now we have a super dramatic looking speed line. Cool. Another thing I can do is I can make a copy of the ouroboros layer itself. And then in here, I can just remove this expression, and then I get control of the position again. I can just drag this up to create another speed line like this. We'll actually have the same wiggle, so maybe I should just copy the entire thing like this. Duplicate that, bring it to the top, and then move the second line up. So that's speed. Have fun with that. You can find the download link for ouroboros in the description and more tutorials on this channel. Please comment with any questions that you have, and I'll aim to answer them in one of the next videos. Take care.